Hello and welcome! In this video I'll show you my finished concept made for M.U.G.E.N, Swedish teenage climate activist Greta Thunberg, and some important stuff. She's a 4-button character, essentially a reskinned version of Kung Fu Man, only with a lot of exceptions. She also has the same shoes as him in her sprites. First are flying uppercut and spin kick. You must be running to make these work, and they are spammable. Spin kick can also be performed in air, which is not shown here. Bottle throw. A ranged attack where Greta throws plastic bottles with water. Button or key press decides the speed of the bottle, which will stun the opponent. Sign bash. Greta pushes her sign into the opponent, knocking him or her down. This may be useful on an enemy who is charging at you. Next is taunts.
I shouldn't be here. How dare you!
Taunting repeatedly gives you much power. Fly swatter. A short-ranged melee attack that can also be performed in the air. Button or key press decides the power. Reversed sign bash. If the opponent gets behind Greta, she can knock him or her down with her sign backwards. Therefore, it's some kind of sneak attack. And now for the supers. Greta Thunberg has 7 ones, of which the first 3 can be blocked. Sign spear attack. Sign spear attack. Costs 1000 power. This is a heavy hitter that ends up with a catapult swing. Bike charge. Bike charge. Costs 2000 power. Greta rams into the opponent like a maniac with a bike, dealing multiple hits. However, use this with caution, especially if the opponent is blocking. Since you'll crash outside the screen, you get recoil damage. This attack may be useful if you have enough HP. Sign surfing.
Last night we hit 30 knots, it's very rough but very high waves.
Sign surfing. Costs 3000 power. Greta uses her sign as a surfing board and the stage gets flooded on water. She'll be riding the waves and land on the opponent a couple of times. The following 4 attacks, which are more expensive in power than the previous ones, cannot be blocked. Signquake. Signquake costs 4000 power. This attack is similar to Warner's Fred Flintstone characters Clubquake and Bob's Super Earth Slam. Greta hits the ground with a Fridays for Future sign in a "You shall not pass" style, causing an earthquake. It's very useful on a grounded enemy. Eco fart.
Entire ecosystems collapsing.
Eco fart costs 5000 power. Greta lets out a huge fart, dealing 5 damage or something to the opponent. Climate change.
Our house is on fire.
Climate change, also 5000 power. After Greta says that, she summons a firestorm all over the stage for 5 seconds. As long as the fire is active, it will hurt the opponent. People are dying.
People are suffering. People are dying.
People are dying, also 5000 power. Greta starts flashing and dashes out of the screen. Then she'll turn into a giant evil version of herself, shooting down the opponent with a gun. Make sure the opponent is in front of you as you activate this, otherwise it will not work. What I mean by her transformation is that once she has left the screen, a big black and white picture of Greta with a gun appears behind the opponent that covers the stage. Despite her petite look and simple design, Greta Thunberg may be considered an incredibly strong and aggressive character. I hope you guys enjoy this trailer and may be able to make her appear in M.U.G.E.N someday. You should also decide the controls for her. Bye!